What is going on YouTube? SerWinter and Bizzlesnaff coming at you with another... Wait, it's not another.
With
video of the most anticipated game, I think, for me in any case. I don't know about you, Biz.
It's just for you, but I'm pretty excited about it.
Most anticipated game of the year. Even over Red Dead Redemption 2, I think. But that's definitely second.
So yeah, I draw the line, but...
Yeah.
As far as first-person games, this is probably top one or two.
Okay, so this is the game I'm most excited for this year. It's coming out, I think, around August. I don't know if there's been a confirmation on the date there. I'm not sure. If there is, I'll put it up on the screen right now. So yeah, without further ado, we're just going to do like a live commentary over one of the videos of the gameplays on it that the devs have sent to me. And yeah, you'll just hear our opinions on it. It looks really cool. Okay, without further ado, let's start the video. So, the combat's very fluid. The game is definitely modeled after Chivalry, but with a lot less quirks. You know, like the reverse overhead, stuff like that. Just impossible to block feinting, like no guesswork in feinting. It's a skill-based game.
My Chivalry experience is a lot less than yours overall.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar at least with some of the terms, but not adept at using any of them. And I'm wondering how easy it'll be to get into Mordhau.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it will be. I think it might be easy off the bat, but if you go up against someone who's experienced playing Chivalry, I don't think it'll be quite so easy to verse them, especially if they're well versed in it.
The way these guys are playing looks awesome, but I feel like my first time in this game is going to be a joke. It's just going to be some dude swinging recklessly and kick spamming.
Yeah, but see, these guys who are playing right now, just the way it looks and like so fluid, so nice, is because the creators were actually Chivalry Medieval Warfare fans. This is what I've heard from a friend. They weren't happy with the way the game actually works, so they went off and started making their own, and they called it Slasher way back when. And that's when I started following this game, when it was called Slasher.
Sounds like a serial killing game.
Yeah, right? That's what I thought.
Mordhau's probably better.
Yeah, so, yeah, the name eventually changed to Mordhau. But yeah, oh my god, look at this.
Do you have any idea how the blocking or combat works? It looks amazing, but I'm so curious what is the depth to it, you know? Are you...
Okay.
Like, how are you switching which side you're blocking on, stuff like that?
Yeah, okay, so what it is, it'll be like, directional blocking. Not like fucking, what's that shit game called?
For Honor?
No, the one.
I mean, For Honor's not a shit game, but I'm just saying.
It's not a shit game. It's shit to me. I don't like it, but a lot of people love it. Mountain Blade. How it's like directional blocking, directional swinging. It's like that, but it's not like that. It's like, it's free. Like, you look the way you want to block, not like fucking aim
so
your mouse.
Fast. Okay, so it's more like a block button and then you look towards where you want to go?
Yeah. And there is like dodging and stuff in this.
Jesus.
Sorry. There is like, oh, look at this. Mounted combat. There's mounted combat.
And they've said that there's going to be lances or some kind of jousting weapon.
Yep,
right?
Lances. Lances are in the game. I've seen them. And I've seen them in action. They look fucking awesome.
It's going to be difficult to pin down mounted combat. I feel like so many games have tried and have never really got the feel.
No. Probably the best game I've played, funnily enough, we mentioned at the start, is Red Dead. But, you know, that's guns.
And they've talked about... Because originally I thought Mordhau was just duels and only duels, and now they've talked about including siege weapons and all this other kind of stuff.
Yep, definitely.
And it looks like you can just flip between third and first. Yeah,
so it's definitely like Chivalry in that regard. You can play third or first, whatever your preference is. Mine is first. But yeah, there will be duels. There will be like some smaller game modes, but there's also 64-man servers where like teams of 32 versus teams of 32 in like all-out war, and it's fucking awesome. Like, I don't know too much about the game mode, but I do know it's a bit different from Chivalry's team objective type of style, where you have to advance forward and try and keep going until you finally get to the king, and you have to try and kill the king. They said it's a lot more free than that, and I don't know what it really means. Like, they say there's like different things you can do. It's not so static.
Okay.
So there's definitely
multiple ways to win.
Yeah, multiple ways to win. Yeah. I think we're about to see a clip here, because I've watched this once, and so have you, where this guy gets disarmed, the guy with the warhammer, and that is something interesting. I really want to know how that works.
But yeah, it could be really OP.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's because he blocked a heap.
It's hit right in the hand too.
Yeah, maybe we have to see. We have to watch and see if he gets hit in the hand here to get disarmed. It was in one hand and he got hit in the hand, so he lost it. That's cool. I really.
But can you recover it?
Yeah, you can see him trying to run for it.
But I'm wondering, like, can you pick up other people's weapons or things like that?
I'm pretty sure you can, because
you got to run and pick up your own.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I'm kind of inclined to think that you might even be able to throw weapons.
I really hope that. Have they said anything about workshop integration?
I am not sure, but that I would
this just
fucking
screams
hope that
like a game that should have that.
Yeah. His weapon did his weapon just get knocked out of his hand there, and then he still had it there? I don't know what that was.
I didn't see it.
See how he ducked? That's the type of gameplay I love. How you can duck or like kind of like lean back and step backwards and dodge weapons and stuff. Like, that's fucking awesome.
That's why, as cool as Mountain Blade Bannerlord looks, because it does look cool, it just doesn't look cool for me to play. I want something where I feel really involved with the character and have a lot of control over my movement.
Yeah, same. I like how in this game,
looks so fluid.
Yeah, footwork is as much a thing as the way you swing your sword. See, I noticed that they like also swing their swords, like they lean into it to speed it up, or you can probably fucking like lean out to slow it down a little bit to try and throw off a block.
Momentum though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if drags would be in this. Drags is where you slow down your weapon and try to throw the timing of their block off, because you can't just hold the block in.
This guy's got the lingo.
Yeah, look at him. He's got a big Y handler. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So, definitely one of the most anticipated games I'm looking forward to.
If it lives up to the trailers. I've been so badly burned by 2016, I feel like I'm just I still need time.
Yeah.
But I'm stoked for this.
Definitely. The workshop, I really feel like they should open the workshop up and start integrating skins. Even if they sell skins, like it wouldn't worry me, because I like to go into like Rust and buy skins weekly.
Rust is doing well.
Yeah. No one's got an issue with skins being for sale on Rust. The creator of the skins get a cut, Steam get a cut, and the devs get a cut, which I think is very good for the community. Made a lot more money for
it breathes a lot more life into a game, and I feel like it frees up the developers of the game to do things,
definitely
more gameplay focused things versus worrying about aesthetic things like that.
Yeah, more money means a better game. Well, not actually. I guess
we hope.
You'd think.
We hope.
So if they open up the workshop and start selling skins that people create, much like Rust, I feel like they would, I feel like, especially at the start, would rake in a bit of money. And if the game does well in itself, like with the gameplay and the vast diversity in armor and everything that they have in the game already, I feel like this game could have long-lasting legs to stand on. The other thing is because it's a skill-based game as well, which I really like, is it's kind of like one of those fun games, much like Rocket League, Chivalry, Golf with Friends, whatever. And these are the games like people go in between to like just have a good time on and whatever. But because it's a skill-based game, like there will be different levels of skill required. Like anyone who has a knack for this type of game can just jump in and be good. You don't have to it's not a pay-to-win type of thing. The workshop would be purely cosmetic, so like you're just paying for skins.
Do you think this kind of game would have a competitive scene, or the possibility of one?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Chivalry did. Chivalry still does. But one thing I would like to see done differently on this game, one thing I'd like to see included on this game that wasn't included in Chivalry, is a fucking leaderboard. It felt like, you know, you're playing, you're having fun or whatever, but it felt like there was no accomplishment because there was no leaderboard. You had levels, and
Yeah.
but in the end there, it all got fucked as Chivalry's starting to go downhill, just because of hackers coming in and changing everyone's levels and shit like that.
Well, the devs have a whole other game that they're focused on now too, so I can't imagine they're spending time on Shiv.
Yeah, well, that's right. But and that's a fair play, but still, I feel like the game they're producing now is a completely different game to Chivalry, and I feel like there is still kind of reason to like put some attention to Chivalry still, because they are two different separate entities, and it still does have a fan base.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I think it's strange, because Mordhau is basically going into a genre where I can't think of anything else aside from Bannerlord, and again, Bannerlord is more of a third-person, big-ass team thing.
Yeah, big wars.
So
the combat just doesn't.
So there's really nothing in this genre. There's nothing big right now in this genre. So if this is successful, it doesn't really have a lot of competition, so it should do really well. Versus Mirage, the Chivalry developer's current game, it's basically Overwatch. You know?
Yeah, that's right. And
Arabian Nights Overwatch, which isn't bad, but it just doesn't make any sense.
It has way too much competition from much bigger companies. Like, the size of the company doesn't really matter if there's like, lots of validity to the game.
That's already up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The size of the developer doesn't really matter if like the gameplay has a lot of validity to it, but I don't know if it does after watching some trailers. I mean, I've been invited to a few alphas, but I miss them every time. And it wouldn't matter anyway, because
Team Fortress 2 still has, let's see what past 30 days peak players, 75,000. Average players 50,000. And this is just Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
And then you have the millions of people playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make any sense to me to make a game that's going into that genre, you know, when you already have, I guess, this one that's kind of niche that you could develop more.
Yeah, well, that's right. Also, I threw the idea, like, I know the next game, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I know they said they're going to look at making Chivalry 2 after Mirage, but I'd fucking love to see a game like this with the gameplay, it has, the fighting mechanics, but in a fucking survival game genre. Like something like Rust that's easy to fucking use, easy to get into, but, you know, not fucking like military guns.
Conan to be.
Yeah, I know.
Like, everybody had it. Was just so hungry for it, and like people would just eat a poop sandwich version of the game, even if they can't get what they want. It's so pitiful.
Yeah, I know.
But I think a lot of people do want that. Maybe if Mordhau does really well, it'll inspire somebody to just merge the two.
Yeah, that'd be so nice, because there's no competition. What, Reign of Kings?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, let's not bring it up.
So if there was a game like this with the gameplay it has, like, even if the graphics were like dumbed down, and like, of course I think they'd have to be, because it would be like an open world. Also, the world would have to like change. It can't be a static world like Conan is. It's just so boring. Like, Rust do it perfectly with like the procedurally generated maps, and which keeps it fresh, I think. So it'd have to be like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the combat from these games, Chivalry, Mordhau, I fucking would. That would be my game. Like, I'm waiting for the day. Black Death.
Oh yeah.
That game. That's their other competition.
Well,
does anyone play that?
Strawberry Picker 3D.
Yeah. Right? Oh, it's so fucking dumb. But yeah. Anyway, back on topic. Like, Mordhau, the game looks fucking brilliant so far. Hope the devs like do. I hope it does wonders, because I'm definitely gonna be playing this game when it comes out.
Yeah, man. Best of luck to him, because if the actual gameplay is as good as what we've seen, it's going to be amazing.
Yep. And you'll be seeing a bit of the content on my channel. I'll definitely be streaming it. But I think that's everything that needed to be said. I don't think there's anything else.
I think it's good.
Awesome. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I don't know what we're going to be doing after these videos. After this video, maybe some random Rust. But yeah, we'll have to wait till Wipe Day to actually start up another Rust series. I'm thinking about doing a solo survival, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
But
balancing on a weary line, too scared to trust you and jump down. I'll keep my status quo up here.